My child, that meal you had last night wasn't just food. You thought it was dinner, but I saw what it opened. You sat down to eat, but something else sat with you. That plate wasn't clean in the spirit, not because of dirt, but because of what was attached to it. There are things prepared in darkness that look like comfort, that taste like routine, that feel like home, but they were cooked in warfare. You blessed it with your mouth, but didn't ask me with your heart. Child, that meal was an invitation, a quiet one, a disguised one. You've been tired lately, restless in the night. Dreams have shifted, your energy has faded, and you don't know why. Let me tell you now, that food was not just food. The enemy has learned your cravings. He knows your weaknesses, not because he's all-knowing, but because he watches, and he waits. He cannot enter your spirit without permission, so he wraps his poison in sugar. He hides his warfare in flavor. And last night, you accepted it. I'm not condemning you, I'm warning you. I've been trying to reach you. Even as you chew, I was whispering, stop, pause, don't finish it. But you were hungry, not just for food, but for peace, for a moment of control, the spirit behind that meal. It wasn't from me. You picked it up because it was easy, fast, cheap, comforting, but it carried something, and that's why I've come today. Listen to me now, because the body is not just a vessel. It's a temple, and what you feed it becomes what feeds you back. Your organs felt it. Your sleep responded. Your thoughts were clouded. And the next morning, you woke up heavy, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That was not my meal, but there is still time. I can cleanse you. I can purge what was planted. But you must hear me fully this time. Don't ignore your spirit's reaction. That twisting feeling, that gut check you brushed off, that was me. Not all food is just food. Not all hunger is physical. Sometimes you're eating because something spiritual is agitated, and the enemy offers quick relief, but it comes at a cost. I want you to fast, even for a short time, to reset, to empty what was loaded into your system. Drink water, call my name, and I will move in your cells, in your bloodstream, in your memory. You think this is just about one meal? Number. It's a pattern. You've opened the door before. You've eaten things made in bitterness, cooked in depression, wrapped in false comfort. But now I say, that season is over. I'm reclaiming your appetite, not just for food, but for me. You won't crave what used to call you. You won't bow to the plate when you're empty. You will learn how to taste peace again, because my bread is still fresh, and my living water still flows. This is more than health. It's spiritual hygiene. That meal last night tried to plant a delay, a fog, a spiritual block, but I interrupt it now. In my name, it will not remain. Type cleansing 717 if you know this was for you. You will begin to notice something. Your tongue won't desire what it used to. The old favorites will taste off. Even the smell will shift. And that's me, cleansing your senses, because you've asked to be closer. You've asked to hear me clearly. But clarity requires purity, even in what you chew. I'm not just changing your body. I'm realigning your discernment. There will be a sign. Someone will offer you that same food again, but this time you'll feel the weight of it, the spiritual hesitation, the check in your gut. Listen to it. That's me. You will walk away from things you once depended on, even foods that soothed you when no one else did, because I am enough now. That's what this is really about. You used food to comfort what only I could heal, but no more. I will be your warmth. I will be your satisfaction. I will be your fullness, and there will be a shift. Your skin will glow again. Your sleep will return. Your mind will sharpen, because obedience brings alignment. Comment below. What did you feel when I spoke about that meal? Let it out. Let it be real. Let it begin your freedom. And if this message touched your spirit, and you want me to keep speaking to you, then subscribe. Let me stay near. You keep saying, it was just a meal, but I saw what came through it. You didn't just feed your body, you agreed with something. The spirit behind that plate. It was familiar, but not holy. It knew how to look harmless. It knew how to smell like comfort. But what you didn't see was the hand that stirred it, the curse that whispered over it. Child, I saw it before it reached your mouth. You were tired. You were weak. You wanted peace, but you didn't ask me. And the enemy used that opening. You don't realize how spiritual this is. You think I only speak in church. You think I only warn through dreams. But sometimes I shout through your cravings. I speak through your appetite. Because your mouth is a gate. Your stomach is a gate. And gates must be guarded. When you ate that thing, it agreed with something deeper. That food was tied to your past, to a place of brokenness, to a cycle I've been trying to break. You've been eating the same way since pain entered, since grief visited, since someone left, and the enemy knew. So he disguised it as flavor, as culture, as comfort. But it wasn't me, and that's why you felt off. That's why the room shifted after. That's why the night was restless. It was a spiritual reaction. You are more sensitive than you know. You've grown. You've come closer to me. And that means you can't eat like you used to. Even the food has to change. Even the timing must shift. Because where I'm taking you, you'll need clarity. You'll need strength. You'll need discernment. I am sanctifying even your table. Don't run from this. Don't feel ashamed. I'm not angry. I'm realigning. You've prayed for breakthrough. You've cried out for me to show you what's blocking you, and I'm answering now. Start here. Start with the plate. Start with the fridge. Let me in. Let me show you what's mine and what is not. There are things hiding in your home, in your pantry, in the freezer, and they're not just unhealthy. They're unholy. You think I don't see what you bought, but I do. And I see what followed it. Some things were offered to idols before they reached your store. Some things were cursed in silence before they reached your table. I need you to understand, spiritual warfare is subtle. It sneaks in through packaging. It enters through what looks normal, and it hides in routine. But I see all of it, and I'm teaching you now. Go through your kitchen, pray over your food, ask me to reveal. There is one item. You'll feel it. You'll pick it up and your spirit will shift. It won't feel right in your hands. That's the one. Let it go. Because when you remove what is not of me, you make room for my blessing. This is how healing starts. Not just with prayer, but with purity. You've asked me to heal your body, and I will. But your agreement matters. Your participation matters. Eat what gives life, not just to your body, but to your spirit. Because not all food is life-giving. Some food carries spiritual weight. And now, I am lifting it from you. Expect a release. Expect lightness. Even within the next 24 hours, you'll feel the fog lift. Your head will clear. The dreams will come back. Because obedience always brings clarity. Write release 1313 in the comments if you're ready to purge what's been hiding in your home. You will see this. A conversation will come. Someone will mention food, something you ate recently, but they'll speak it with concern, with awareness. That is your confirmation. I'm speaking through others too. You will also feel a shift in your tongue. Your taste will reject the old patterns. Your appetite will crave what is light, what is real. That's me, sanctifying your cravings. You've been faithful, but this area needs me too. Let me in. Let me clear what darkness tried to plant. I'm not just healing your body, I'm freeing your soul. Comment below. What food has God been asking you to give up? Be honest. That confession may break the chain. Let me continue this work, because what's coming next, you'll need to be fully aligned. You asked me to come closer. Now I'm doing just that, but I need to talk to you about something deeper. The food you ate. It wasn't just a physical bite. It connected to an old agreement. Yes, that one, from years ago. The time when someone hurt you, and you found comfort in silence, in the corner of your room, with something sweet, something salty, something heavy, and that moment became a pattern. You didn't mean to. You were just trying to survive, to cope, but the enemy saw it. He watched the connection form, and every time your heart aches, he offers the same comfort, the same food, the same door. But I am the Lord your healer, and I'm closing that door today. That meal last night wasn't just a mistake. It was a mirror. It showed what still lives deep inside. That wound, that grief, that silent craving to be loved. I saw you eat it quickly, with your eyes low, with your spirit numb, and I whispered, I'm still here. But your mind was far. Your hands were busy, your heart overwhelmed. I understand. That's why I'm speaking now. Because you don't need to eat pain anymore. You don't need to swallow sadness. You are not alone at the table. I sit with you, even when the room is quiet, even when no one calls, even when the house feels empty. I am there, but the enemy wants to fill that space with food that doesn't love you, with habits that steal from you. You've noticed the difference. After you eat, you feel guilt. You feel fatigue. You feel distant from me, not because I left, but because your spirit was weighed down. I didn't make you to be ruled by appetite. I made you to walk in authority. And authority starts with choices, even small ones. I'm giving you that chance again. Right now, you are not trapped. You are not bound. You are awakening. You are learning. You are coming into a new season. And in this season, you must protect what you consume. Because your calling is secret. Your purpose is weighty. And your spirit must be light. There will be a shift this week. You will feel it. A deep urge to clean your kitchen, to throw some things out. Do it. Don't hesitate. Don't justify. Because some of those items weren't just chosen by you. They were influenced, suggested, spiritually baited. But now I remove the hook. I tear the lie. I lift the veil. You are not powerless. You are not addicted. You are not stuck. You are mine. And my spirit is stronger than your cravings. Say this out loud right now. God, I surrender my appetite to you. Feel the shift. Feel the power come back. Because when you align with me, heaven responds. And I will fill your house with peace, even during meals, even at midnight, even when no one else understands. Your stomach will be satisfied, but your soul even more. And your body, it will begin to heal. Your gut, your hormones, your inflammation. Yes, even the things doctors couldn't explain will begin to break. Because now, you've invited me into the root, not just the symptom. Type alignment 2 222 if you're ready for that kind of healing. You will notice this sign soon. You'll crave water like never before. You'll reach for what's clean. You'll feel sick when something is off. That's me, rewiring you from the inside out. Someone close to you will ask, "Why are you changing the way you eat?" And you will tell them, "Because God spoke to me." And they'll listen. They'll feel it too. Because when I transform you, others begin to feel it. You are becoming a holy influence, even at the dinner table. Comment below. What food has comforted you in moments of pain? Be honest. This is a place of freedom. I see every reply. Let me continue the healing. This is only the beginning. You don't even know what left you when you finished that meal. You felt full, but your spirit felt empty. That was not my food. It didn't nourish you. It numbed you. There's a difference, and I need you to see it now. You keep feeding your body, but your soul is still starving. I'm not just talking about calories, I'm talking about control. Spiritual control. Because every meal is a meeting with me or with something else. You sit at the table, but you don't always know who's pulling up a chair. Some of those late night meals, they were bait. They were spiritual contracts. Food offered in despair. Swallowed in silence, cooked in curses. Yes, I said curses, because the spirit behind a thing matters more than the thing itself. That takeout was made by hands that speak death daily. That frozen snack, packaged by people praying to other gods. And you wonder why you feel heavy, foggy, distant. I'm opening your eyes, not to scare you, to free you. Because I care about the little things. I care about what you eat. I care about how you sleep. I care about what enters your temple. Your body belongs to me, bought with a price. That means it matters. I am not only the God of the altar, I am the God of the kitchen, of the dining table, of your cravings. And I will show you what is holy and what is harmful. Right now I'm cutting the cord between you and emotional eating. You don't need to eat your feelings. You need to bring them to me. Let me comfort you. Let me sit with you in the silence. I see the root. I see the moment that started this cycle, the loss, the trauma, the moment you felt alone in the world. But I was there. I'm still here, and I'm not leaving. You don't need to numb your pain anymore. You're safe now. With me. Say this with me. I release the need to run to food when I feel empty. Say it again. Say it until your soul believes it. Because that's how the chains start breaking. You've been asking why you feel stuck, why your prayers feel blocked, why your focus drifts. It's not just the enemy, it's the door that hasn't been shut, that food door, that unguarded gate. But I am placing a lock on it now, and only my spirit holds the key. You're about to feel new power in your choices, new strength in your resistance, new peace in your plate. You'll sit down to eat and feel calm, not chaos. You'll say grace and feel grace flood the room, because I will sit with you. Expect this sign. You will smell something that used to tempt you, and it will no longer pull you. That's not just willpower, that's deliverance. That's my hand at work. A new season has begun, and soon, someone you know will ask you to join them, to eat the old way, to celebrate with what I've asked you to release. Listen to me, say no, and watch how I bless your obedience. Write victory 555 in the comments if you feel this freedom entering your life. You will also have a dream. In it, there will be a table, and someone will try to serve you something. Watch what I do in that dream. I will show you what you need to avoid. I'm teaching you even in your sleep. This is not about being perfect. It's about being present with me. I never wanted you to carry shame. I just wanted to carry you, and I still do. This journey, it's not just about what leaves your plate. It's about what fills your spirit. And I am more than enough. You felt hungry for so long, but it wasn't food you were missing. It was me. Comment below. What did this message stir up in you? Be honest with me. I'm already here, already healing, already restoring what the meal tried to steal. You didn't just eat that meal. You came into agreement with it, and the spirit behind it has been speaking, quietly, subtly, but I hear it. That's why I interrupted your day. That's why I've been stirring your heart, because I'm breaking every silent agreement that did not come from me. You are mine, and I guard what's mine. Child, I watched you reach for it, not because you were hungry, but because you were weary. That food became your escape, but it also became your chain. You thought it gave you peace, but it opened the door to torment. That heaviness you carry, that fog in your thoughts, that frustration in your body, it didn't come from nowhere. It came from the bite, from the choice, from the place of forgetting your worth. But I remember who you are. Even when you forget, you are not a slave to cravings. You are not under the rule of habit. You are my beloved. You are full of purpose. And today, I'm resetting your appetite, not just for food, but for life, for truth, for me. Because what you crave reveals what you believe. And I want you to believe again that you are worthy of better. Better food, better care, better rhythms, better peace. You've been living under a cycle, a silent one, a hidden one, passed down through generations. But I say to you now, the cycle ends with you. That's why it's been hard. That's why the struggle feels deep. Because you are the one I chose to break it. Your obedience is planting new seeds, even when no one claps, even when you feel alone, even when it's just you and me at the table. You are shifting something in your bloodline, in your children, in your grandchildren, in your legacy. And I will bless that obedience. There will be favor in places you least expect. Doors will open because you said no to what your flesh wanted and yes to what your spirit needed. Expect this. A new dish will appear, something you've never tasted before. And when you eat it, you will feel my peace enter you. That's your sign. That's your yes. That's your new direction. But first, you must clean the altar. Your table is an altar. Your plate is sacred. Your habits are spiritual. I don't just want your Sundays. I want your Wednesday night dinner. I want your Friday evening silence. I want your Monday morning fast. Because that's where the battle is. That's where the enemy has been whispering. But now I silence him. Right now, say it with me. I am no longer in agreement with food that harms me. Say it again. Say it out loud. Break the tie. Shatter the pattern. Because when you speak it, heaven moves. Write breakthrough 909 in the comments if you feel this chain breaking off your life right now. This week, someone from your past will resurface. They will offer you something, a dish, a treat, a moment, and you will remember this word, and you will have strength. You will smile and say, "No, thank you. I've been changed." And I will be there, proud, present, pouring peace into you like living water. There will be healing in your belly, literally. I will touch your digestion, your energy, your inflammation, your hormones. Things that didn't make sense will start to shift. You'll sleep deeper, think clearer, wake up lighter, because I'm purging the spiritual residue of everything that once ruled you. And when you eat next, I will be there, sitting beside you, sanctifying every bite. This is what it means to walk with me. I go where you go. I enter where you invite me. Even the kitchen, even the cravings. Comment below. What cycle are you ready to break in your family line? Be bold. Let your words open the floodgates of change. This is holy ground. You feel it now, don't you? The tug in your spirit, the stirring in your gut. It's not just about food anymore. It's about awareness, spiritual sensitivity, and surrender. Last night's meal was a mirror, and I'm showing you what's been hiding. You didn't just consume calories. You fed a wound. You fed a silence. You fed a memory. But I didn't give you that appetite. The enemy did. He whispered, "This will help you feel better. This is harmless. This is your comfort." And you believed him, because he came when you were tired, when no one was checking on you, when your soul felt forgotten. But child, I never forgot you. I was watching, waiting, weeping with you in that moment, because I saw how that bite was trying to replace my presence. But nothing can replace me. You've let food do the work that only my spirit can do. But now, you are waking up. You're becoming dangerous to the enemy again, because you're no longer eating in blindness. You're eating in awareness, with me beside you. And that changes everything. Your mouth is a gateway. Your stomach is a well. Your plate is a prophecy. So let me fill it. Let me guide it. Let me be the one you hunger for. Say this with me now. God, I no longer hide behind food. You felt that, didn't you? That deep exhale, that wave of truth. That's me, lifting it off you. You don't need to run anymore. You don't need to soothe your soul with sugar. You don't need to quiet your heart with heaviness. Come to me. Let me be your daily bread. From this day forward, I will train your taste. I will teach your tongue. I will heal your gut. And I will renew your mind. You will walk into the kitchen with purpose, not pain. You will open the fridge with clarity, not confusion. There will be a moment this week. You'll reach for something, and your hand will stop mid-air. And I will whisper, "That's not for you anymore. Obey me." And you'll feel a lightness enter the room. Your obedience will unlock peace. Write freedom 3333 in the comments if you feel your appetite shifting right now. There's also someone watching this who's been asking me about healing. Healing from constant fatigue, from blood sugar swings, from bloating and brain fog. You've prayed, you've cried, you've gone to doctors, and now I tell you this. The healing will begin when the plate gets clean. Not just physically, but spiritually. You don't need a magic pill. You need divine wisdom. And I am pouring it out now. You'll start waking up early again, without force, without caffeine, without dread. Because when your system is clean, your spirit flows freely. I'm making you a vessel of discipline, of peace, of light. Even your home will feel it. The atmosphere will shift because you chose to align with me. You won't eat in hiding anymore. You won't binge in darkness. You won't cry behind the pantry door. I'm closing that door now and opening a new one. There's a vision I'm giving you. You'll see yourself at a long table, full of clean, vibrant food, surrounded by light. You're smiling. You're not ashamed. You're whole. That vision is your future, and I will lead you there. Comment below. What are you releasing today? Let it out. Let it be real. Let it be your altar. Because this meal, this one you're preparing next, will not carry sorrow. It will carry joy. Let me keep you on this path. There's more I want to say. That plate in front of you, it matters more than you think. Because it's not just about what you're eating, it's about what you're agreeing with. You've come so far. You've broken chains. You've cried in secret. You've whispered, God, I want to change. And I heard you. Every word. Even the ones you didn't say out loud. You didn't think I'd care about your diet, your cravings, your late night eating. But I do. Because I care about every part of you. Your spirit, your body, your emotions, your future. And I know what's been sitting on your plate. Not just food, but fear, guilt, loneliness, old patterns. You've tried to fix it. You've tried to do better, but it never lasted. Because it wasn't just a habit. It was a spiritual attack. And I've been standing here, ready to fight for you, ready to cleanse you, ready to restore you. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to explain to anyone. This journey is between me and you. I've seen the moments you eat in silence, just to feel something, just to feel full. But child, fullness doesn't come from food. It comes from me. Let me in. Let me fill the emptiness, because no amount of sugar can satisfy a soul longing for healing. No bag of snacks can hug you like I can. Say this with me. I choose to eat in alignment with heaven and feel the shift again. Feel your spirit stand up. You are not weak. You are wise. You are powerful because you walk with me. I'm going to do something new in you. You will look in the mirror and smile again. Not because of weight, not because of goals, but because of freedom. Freedom tastes better than anything you've been craving. And now I speak this over you. You are being rewired from the inside out. Your hormones, your hunger, your habits, your health. I am the God who made your body, and I am restoring it now. There will be a moment this week. You'll be out somewhere, and someone will offer you your old comfort food, but you won't want it. Not because of guilt, but because your appetite has shifted. That's me. That's victory. Type wholeness 818 if you know this is already happening. And watch for this. A new food will come to you. One you've never tried, never considered, but it will feel right, clean, peaceful. And when you eat it, your spirit will say, "This is what I was waiting for." Even your taste is being sanctified. You're not who you were last month or last night. You are becoming someone new, a vessel of light, a temple of peace, a carrier of breakthrough, and your table will become a testimony. Others will eat with you and feel lighter. Your meals will bring healing. Your prayers over food will break yokes. Yes, even your kitchen will become a holy place. Let me stay near. Let me keep guiding your hands. If this message spoke to your spirit, if you feel me walking with you through this, then subscribe. Let me keep speaking to you. Let my words never leave your table. Comment below. What did you hear in your spirit today? Write it down, seal it, speak it out loud, because this isn't the end of your healing. It's just the beginning of your freedom. You made it here, not just to the end of a message, but to the beginning of something new. Look how far you've come, not in perfection, but in surrender. You've let me in, not just into your prayers, but into your plate, into your cravings, into your hidden places. And that is where freedom begins. The meal you had last night, it opened something. But now I've closed it. That agreement is broken. That tie is severed. That doorway is sealed. You will no longer be ruled by food. You will no longer run to the cupboard when your soul feels dry. You will run to me, and I will fill you. I am your bread of life. I am your living water. I am your sustainer, your portion, your peace. And I say this now, you will lack nothing. From this day forward, You will eat from a place of purpose, not pain. Your meals will become moments of worship. Your choices, sacred. Your habits, holy. Because I am in the center of it all. And even when you're tempted, I will strengthen you. Even when you fall, I will lift you. Even when the old cravings come knocking, I will answer the door. Because you don't fight this alone anymore. You've partnered with me. And when you walk with me, nothing remains the same. Expect this sign. Someone will come to you soon. Tears in their eyes. They'll say, I've been struggling with food. I don't know what to do. And you will speak with clarity, with compassion, with anointing. You'll say, let me tell you what God told me. And the chains will break, not just over you, but over them. Your healing will become healing for others. Your table will carry testimony. There is favor coming to your household, a shift in the atmosphere. Even the kitchen will feel different, lighter, warmer, safer. You will not pass this burden on to your children or your grandchildren. The cycle ends now because you said yes. Say this with me one last time. I eat from heaven's table now. Write healing 777 in the comments if you just felt something lift. You're not done growing. You're not done becoming. But now you're no longer walking in circles. You're moving forward. You're aligned. You're grounded in grace. There will be a moment very soon. You'll eat something and tears will fill your eyes. Not from pain, but from peace. Because it will finally feel clean, holy, right. That moment is my promise in motion. And I leave you with this. The enemy thought he had your appetite, but I took it back. The darkness tried to rule your taste, but I sanctified it. You thought you would always be controlled by food, but I rewrote your hunger. And now, you crave truth. You crave peace. You crave me. That's the true miracle. Write overflow 9999 if you know you'll never be the same after this. Let your words become seeds, testimonies, ripples of revival. This isn't just a message, it's a movement, one plate at a time, one heart at a time, one table turned altar. And I'll be with you, every bite, every choice, every healing step, because I love you, and I always will.